Now, before we begin, a special announcement about tomorrow's tournament. Please enjoy. In life, there are a few moments that dictate how you will be remembered. Just a few moments that will last an eternity. Tomorrow, one of those moments will be taking place for you. A Pokemon Pocket tournament so bold, so brave, you'll feel like the sun has kissed the earth once more. With technology so advanced, you will believe you are living in an alternate reality, in a dreamlike state, where Pokemon Pocket tournaments are lush and abundant. Years from now, your friends will ask you, who are bird-like people? Because yes, in the future, we are friends with the bird-like people. What were you doing on that day? And you will tell them, I was there. I competed. I was in the arena. I fought for what, excuse me, something in my throat. I fought for what mattered. The Spragels Hooglandia Open Series is back, with some of the biggest prize pool a Pocket tournament has ever seen. Registration is still open. This is your moment. Don't you want to let the bird people know you were there? So that's happening tomorrow. All right, let's do some Pokemon Pocket, everybody. Thanks for being here with me. We're going to play some games. Let's see. I wanted to try out a Gary deck to start this here. Thank you for being here, everybody. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I see so many familiar faces, so I'm happy to have you here. Yeehaw to you and yours. We obviously hit our 5-win streak with a few decks yesterday, but we're going to keep playing. This is Magikarp Gyarados with Origin Form Palkia, a card I have not played around with yet. So I wanted to give it some chance here. We got a couple of Capes, Rocky Helms. This is kind of like having a Drud deck, just without Drud. So we'll see if that's like something reasonable or not. Hey Jake, longtime watcher, first time chatter. I have a challenge for you. 5 consecutive wins where each match you can use a different deck. That is a fun idea, Night Leon. I might end up doing that. I might do it. Sprags, you're too funny, dude. I love this guy so much. Glad I made the stream. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Sylveon. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody for being here and checking out what I'm doing. Let's run some games, shall we? We'll play some Pocket for a while. May hop on some Unite in a little bit. Got a podcast dropping a little later on the channel. It's going to be a good day. Going to be a good day. All right, let's see. I've not used the Probopass deck yet in the tournament, or in this event, no. We got Origin Form on the bench. Manaphy in the active, that's where we want it. Have I tried Arceus, Leafeon, Shaman? No, I have not tried that. Got Arceus, Carnivine on the other side. That's very strong. They take down Manaphy in 1 if I don't have Cape. I like this deck a lot, too. It looks like they're running a Leafeon version of it, perhaps, which could be pretty cool. We double Pokeball here. Trying to get some of our guys out. We got Magikarp. And we have Manaphy. Professors gives us, hopefully, Cape. It gives us Helm. Not exactly what we're looking for, but we don't really have a choice here. We're going to have to Rocky Helm this thing. It will go down, but such is life. We did not get our Cape. We're going to have to put in this Origin Form Palkia in 1 sec here. Been watching for well over a year. Finally made a stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. Anyone figure out a good Berry deck yet? I think there are a few options with Berry that work pretty well. I doubt they retreat here. I think they just take the KO. Sabrina. All right, we bring in Palkia. That's fine. That's actually not the end of the world for us. Right, we did get Gary, so we can power this. I might just let Palkia go down here and fully like power Gary. I could also Misty the Palkia, but it's already been hit. I'm just going to Misty the Gary at this point. No big deal. I could put another energy on it, but I don't feel like it. I could put down the other Manaphy. I might Irida to keep it around one more turn. But we'll see. The 140 will take Arceus, no cape, so that's pretty nice. Right? I could extend this by one turn with Irida, or I could save Irida, but I think extending it might be the call here. We'll see. I also could just let it go down and start getting in there and swinging, but there is a reality where I actually don't lose Palkia here, and I can power something on my bench. Let's see how they want to play it. This is down to 10 HP. We have a cape. I don't know if cape gives us any good breakpoints on Gyarados, really. I could... I don't think there's a good reason to put another Pokemon down. I could retreat into a Manaphy here. Force them to KO Manaphy. And add more energy to Palkia to let Palkia possibly swing. But I think I'm just going to let it go down and move on. I don't see what else I want to do here. Yeah. Okay. That's what we'll do. That's the plan, guys. I haven't played with Origin Form either. Yeah, I wanna mess around with it a little bit. It's definitely right now it's acting as a Dreadwall, and that obviously isn't energy we put on it. That's just Manaphy energy. So if I'm them, I'm kind of worried about everything. Like Gyarados comes in and swings for 140. It KOs everything they've got without capes, but with capes. Spragels, I love your videos. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, they realize, like, hey, man, what am I going to do here? This Gary is really strong. Gary's quite strong. This is a different look on Gary, right, than what we're used to. This is Gary without that Dreadwall, and instead it kind of makes it more vulnerable, but also we have the opportunity to have this Palkia actually do something as opposed to Drud. And we want Manaphy if we can get it. Thoughts on bringing back Lapras EX paired with Manaphy? I mean, the big problem is it just doesn't do much damage, right? Scuba Smurf, thank you so much for the 26 months, buddy. Thank you. We go Manaphy Magikarp here. We go second. Hitmonlee is devastating when you see that. We're absolutely wrecked right now. So unfortunate. They kick us right in the face, of course. My only option here to save Magikarp is literally to retreat. It's so not fun, but it's all I can do, right? You hate to see it, but it's the only way to keep Magikarp alive for a second. They Sabrina, true. Yeah, they could Sabrina and KO it still. They do! That's a good play. I have nothing I can do against a turn 1 or Hitmonlee on turn 2. They take it. They take down the Carp. We tried our best. Next card, Pokeball gives us what? Pokeball gives us Manaphy. Not what we're looking for here. We're kind of bricking, unfortunately, but we'll play around with it. You run double cape? I do. Yeah. We have double cape. We just have not gotten it yet. But we do run double cape. Riolu's here. Marshadow's getting powered up. We have Palkia, so we actually have something going on here. I could retreat into weak Manaphy. I could also retreat into Palkia. Well, let's see if we hit anything. If Misty hits, we could maybe retreat. No, Misty doesn't hit. So we're going to have to... The unfortunate thing is, without Cape, we're just kind of cooked, it feels like, regardless. But we'll go ahead and put a Rocky Helm on. After the Carp kick right away, we were and nothing else on the bench, we're just kind of cooked. If we had Palkia on the bench with that Carp kick, we'd be all right because we could be powering Palkia, but we just don't have that option. Professors could give us our Magikarp. Rocky Helm, Giant Cape. Okay. We're going to have to swing here. We do go down, but we get a KO. It's possible we last long enough for Gary, but I don't think so. We'd have to get Magikarp right away. We'd have to take one turn with Manaphy. They'd have to have no Cyrus. Just like so many things would have to go wrong for them. And now with the Lucario, they one-hit our Manaphy. So we don't have a way to stop this unless I top deck Palkia and retreat into it. It's Magikarp anyway. Yeah, that's game. GG. The swift kick on the fish. They get us. The swift kick on the fish. Sneakily is so good into Magikarp. It's just so good. You don't see it that much anymore, but we ran into it here. It's time for Psychic to be the counter meta. Maybe. Doesn't seem to do that well. We're going second. Not a terrible place to be in for this start. Shaman. Do I get something with 45 wins? No. Well, you get something at a certain amount of wins. I can't remember the numbers. Like 10 wins or something like that? No, 20 wins? But you don't get something special for 45 in this event. That's the other event. We get Palkia. This is actually a great start for us. Yeah, you get like Shine Dust and stuff. So we have two Palkias. We've got Magikarp on the bench. We have Professors. This is a really nice start for this deck. We also have another Magikarp. I guess in case things really go wrong, we do have another Magikarp. Spectre Zero says, oh, rewards in this game are so lame. What would you like them to be? What would be cool for in your mind? I think like decks, like opening decks would be, opening packs would obviously be really cool. I installed the game 1 day ago and I don't have any objective to grind. Yeah, I mean you're conditioned to be like grinding gaming, you know? That's not what this game is built to do really, but yeah. I do know, I do understand some people definitely want their game to do that. It's not really what Pocket is built for, but, you know, I know some people are not happy with that. I could retreat and just power. It might be the call. I could also power in their face, knowing that if they don't put in Shaman, they're in trouble. I have Misty. I think I'm going to power in their face. I think I'm just going to... I'm going to present some strength here. Right? That's my plan. With Origin Form Palkia. Because if they don't retreat Shaman, it does go down. They should add a rank system, some hard rewards, exclusive emblems, cards, others. Yeah, I don't think they should add exclusive cards and stuff like that. But they are adding a rank system. But I actually don't agree with you. I don't think they should have a lot of that stuff. I think there are lots of games with that. I don't think Pocket exactly wants to be that, you know? Not every game needs to be your one and only, like, time sink. I actually like that Pocket is not like that. It's one of my favorite things about it. We could Misty here just to see where we're at. Also frees us up for Irida on another turn. Okay, we're pretty set. We're pretty set here. They conceded, yeah. I would like the games to be a little longer, give us 30 card decks. I don't know. I don't want that either, but, you know, to each their own. You get a couple heads on a Misty and it really is tough. You know? This is our, like, not our favorite start. It's starting Palkia, but now this kind of, like, acts like Drud, right? So... we got Magikarp here. I'm not too scared of a bench snipe, but I am a little scared of, like, Magikarp being put in with a Sabrina. There's not a great reason to put it out this second, other than I could Gary early if they mess with me. We'll try it. I'll cape it just in case. Right? We've got plenty of... we got plenty of tools right now. We have Leaf as an option in this deck for Origin Form Palkia. It's like mainly there for Origin Form Palkia. I don't have a video on this deck yet, Denki. I wanted to try it out a bit. This is my first time really messing with Palkia, this kind of Origin Form Palkia, as sort of like a Drudagon almost, right? Pokeball could give us something really nice. It could give us Manaphy. It gives us other Palkia, which is okay. If I power, it'll take me multiple turns. They could just Togepi and wreck me. I think I have to just power Gary here. I'll put down Palkia as, like, Sabrina bait and just move on. Pokemon is a small indie brand. I get that. I don't know why you're being so... I mean, I'm not sure what's wrong with you. It's just, you know... wipe your tears, buddy. It's okay. I don't know. Some people get so ornery, man. It's alright. You'll be okay. I'm sorry that the game isn't doing what you wanted to do. Why are we so upset? I have no idea, dude. I don't know. Some people just get really, like... they just get really emotional about... like, it doesn't have enough rank for me right now. Breathe. Breathe. I could heal this. I could take a turn and heal this if I want with Irida. I don't need to. They're gonna Togekiss. I could also, like, Manaphy it. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I've seen a community complain more about a game than the Pokemon TCG Pocket one. Trust me, it's every game I cover. It's nonstop. If they Sabrina, I put in Palkia. They probably take this. Cynthia right now gets a KO. Then the 120 gets Palkia. They're powering the other one on the bench. I can't get... I can't put Gary... I could put Gary out right now. But I think what's likely to happen is they Sabrina me. But I just have to take the... I have to attempt to take the turn here, right? And not go down immediately. I think this is, like, smart. I think it's our best bet. Unfortunately, Sabrina is just... They swing for 120. They're looking to hit me with Cynthia, obviously. They may decide to retreat because of that. But that lowers their overdrive smash, so they're going to need to make a decision here. You know? Why not put Manaphy down to keep you safe from Sabrina? Well, because I've already given a point. So if I put Manaphy down, they can get Origin Form, Palkia, and Manaphy. That's why. So if I hadn't given a point yet, I still can play around that. But I've already given a point, so I can't give 3 single points. What I don't want is Manaphy to be out and Gyarados to be out. And then they can Sabrina the Manaphy and KO it because it only has 50 HP. So that's why. They're really thinking about this. I think they're deciding whether they want a Sabrina right now or not. That's got to be what it is. Yeah, I guess they could retreat. No, okay. So it's just whether or not Gyarados can KO their squad here. That's all it is. Why not Cape the Palkia? What difference would that make? How would Cape to Palkia help? Survive a hit from Togekiss, but why do I? But I don't want to survive a hit. My Gyarados is ready to attack. I want to go in. I have to. They're looking for their Togekiss here. But I think the fact that they didn't get it last turn just means it's over. They had to get it last turn. You know? Last turn they had to grab this card. Rich McCann coming in with a 10 gifteds to start the stream. Holy, Rich. Thank you, buddy. Rich, I showed off your Tyranitar deck in the video yesterday. Alright. I was actually about to concede right here. We already have our 5 wins, but they conceded for me. Yeah, Gary is so hard to deal with, man. So hard to deal with. Just tough to deal with. Thank you, Rich. Very kind. If you got a gifted from Rich, make sure you're letting him know that he's the best. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, Gary's a really hard card to deal with. Not impossible, but it swings for 140. I was thinking of putting Geo in this deck for some of those breakpoints, but yeah. You already won the emblem. Go play random. Well, I'm actually giving wins in here. So, unless my opponents concede, I've been giving wins. So, there's a level cap 50. I bet they'll raise it. Probably with the next set. My turn. We do have Gary. Pokeball to save us from the possible Sabrina here, right? I do have to put down the other Carp. And I could Misty the Palkia right now. If I got really lucky, I mean, I could put a lot of pressure on them, but Gary is just way stronger. It feels like it's the better play. It's kind of fun, though. Isn't it kind of fun? We get 1 energy. I can't wait for a ranked mode. It's coming. It's coming at the end of the month. It'll be really interesting. This is going to have to be Gary. I would love to get Manaphy out there. I got 5 wins when I switched to your Executor Arceus. That's a really fun one, right? It's a fun deck. So this is Water Energy on Eevee here, which leads me to believe this is the Water Energy Leafeon Celebi deck, right? Wow. That Eevee's coming out swinging. Holy, okay. Yeah, we're going down. I think I just have to let it go down. There's a reality where we leaf, but I don't think there's a point here. We just let it go. So now this becomes Leafeon. They can decide to KO Palkia, or they can just power Celebi. So that's their like option here. Palkia obviously goes down if they Forest Breath Leafeon, but then Leafeon goes down to Gary, so they probably don't want to KO Palkia here. You know? Yeah, and with the energy going on to Celebi there, that leads me to believe they don't have Cape, and they don't want to KO Palkia. We now have the ability to leaf this and just start swinging. Which is probably game. Probably. Yep. Probably. Gyarados, very good. Very, very good. Very good. You were trying hard to make a Snorlax Berry deck work. I think it can work decently well. I think Staraptor's a good call, too. Staraptor's a good one. Is Sky Shaman good in this deck? Maybe. I feel like we're clogging it up a little bit, but maybe. How good is Meowscarada and Unite right now? It's one of the best things in the game. This is not a good start for us. They're Dialga too. At least they look like it. And they want to start, or they're Arceus. They want to start first with this deck, so yeah. You're running Staraptor, Berry, Spiritomb. That's kind of a fun way to do it. I have nothing I can do here, guys. I have no cards. We have no Pokeballs, no Professors, no other basics. This deck is not thin on basics, but we just bricked. That explains why you got ran over. Yeah, Meowscarada is really strong. Really, really strong. I want to make a Gary deck, but I want to add too many cards. Yeah, I could see it. They could retreat here. I don't think they're going to. Unfortunately for us, without getting any cards, we're just kind of cooked here. Cape protects that from getting one-shot by Gary. If we ever... Wow. Wow, dude. Holy. What a brick. Bricked it up. This is Manaphy 19 trainer. Yeah. I know. This is Manaphy 19 trainer right now. I mean, I have to get professors here. Pokeball, it's something, but it's not enough. I need professors because I need multiple Pokemon here. It's a single Magikarp. I don't think it's going to go well. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't anticipate this goes well for us. The Sabrina. Let's see. I have 30 seconds to decide who I'm going to put in there. I think it's going to be the Magikarp, though. I'll try. I'll figure it out. I think it's going to go Magikarp here. It's hard to say for sure, you know. Misty the Carp, so if you get professors, you can play it next turn. Oh, yeah, I could kind of see that. I was thinking that they were going to make a play like that, so I didn't want to put energy on it, but I could see that. Close game so far, you're right. Hey, there's Gary. Put the energy on. Go to Oceanic Gift right here. Alright, your call. Let's see how they play it. They go for the KO. That's smart because we don't have any cards. We didn't have any cards there, so it's actually it's very intelligent to go for that KO. You'll notice that not a lot of opponents would go for that KO. They did. It was a risky play. You're right. It's risky, okay? But they went for it. I think it was the right call. I do. But it was risky. For sure. I'm not sure if that was the play. You think they got lucky? Yeah, they did. They did get lucky. They did get lucky. That was a lucky play. But, you know. We are against the fighting deck, which means Magikarp is very scared. And he's a scared little boy. You hate how terrible Tyranitar feels to play? I actually had pretty good games with Tyranitar. I liked Tyranitar, actually. By the way, I know we're hearing this game audio repeat over and over. There's Hitmonlee, of course. Of course. Have you played New Gengar yet? I have not, actually. No. Not played New Gengar yet. How much do I have to gift to 1v1 you? 50 gifted subs. And then we'll 1v1. But I promise you, I will lose. If you're ready for that. A lot of people couldn't handle that. It's not a bad price, I agree. If I leave, they KO it. They're gonna KO the one on the bench regardless. They also could retreat and just Leak Slap. I could Giant Cape the one on the bench to give it a turn. Like, I could Giant Cape and retreat to give it a turn. I also could Giant Cape in the active spot and just wait. I think they're gonna KO it regardless. We'll see what they do. And this way, I'll still be able to Oceanic Gift the other one, and hopefully one of them will have some energy, right? They can't KO Manaphy unless they X-Speed Farfetch'd Geo. So we have at least a turn on that. I'm happy that they kicked that one. That's the one I wanted them to kick. So that worked out. We Pokeball. We Professors. We want Gary. We got Gary. Rocky Helm to annoy them if they want to hit me. Doesn't do too much. They're going to be looking to KO the Origin Form Palkia. That's going to be their, like, line. But we've got 2 energy on Gary already. We also have a Misty, so we could hit next turn. They have regular Marowak. They could start powering Mew, which would be smart, because they could swing for 140. They are going to retreat. Into whom? Marowak. They do Geo. All right, so they're just moving forward. They take another KO. Good for them. I don't think I'm going to put Palkia in. I think I'm just going to put in Gary and, you know, let the chips fall where they may. Misty would be great next turn, but we survive a turn even without it. I do have Leaf in hand. I do. But then I can't Misty. I'd rather Misty and just see if I get it. Because it's 50-50, I get 1 energy, right? I, of course, can get way more. But 50-50, I get 1 energy. So 50-50, we get to swing right now. We didn't get it. We didn't hit the 1. Just got KO'd at 3 from a player named Oiled Mewtwo. Gross. We have Irida, so we're kind of good there. The problem will be if they want to, like, Sabrina. Have they already used the Sabrina? If they have multiple Sabrinas, they could mess with me with Palkia here. Right? Might as well cape it for the sake of it. Nothing can hit me for that much yet. I want to save Irida possibly to use on both of them. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference, though. Farfetch swings for 40. But if they swing for 40, they can't power Mew, so it's kind of like over. Right? I guess they could Cubone Marowak EX. They do swing. Okay. Well, now what do they do? Right? I don't even know what they do now. I guess I can Irida now. Do you think Spraggles is wearing pants right now? You better believe I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing 3 pairs of pants. Yeah, and they lost their energy on Mew, too. Alright. We won. We won. Boom, 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 boom. What's your longest win streak in the game? I don't know. 500? Maybe 600? I don't know. play a Celebi deck. I might play a Celebi deck. I don't think we've messed with Celebi in this yet. Only 500? Yeah, only 500. We go Manaphy, Carp, Palkia here. Going first isn't super fun with this, especially into you counted it was 468. You're banned. Don't count. You guys know how I feel about math. You know I don't think it's real. Excuse me. You know I know it's not real. We have another Carp. Have you tried Celebi with double Shaman? Have I? I had a Celebi Exeggutor. I can't remember if I ran double Shaman in it or not. Do you have any bug decks? I don't think I have too many bug decks, no. We Rocky Helm here. To annoy. And we power our bench. Rocky Helm sets it up to where I do get to get a KO on this Dialga. Is the Palkia form good? I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of using it like a Dredagon right now, so I'm not so sure. Could I recommend a deck? Absolutely, Rich. What would you like to see? You can, I guess we put in Palkia here. It's fine. That's kind of what it's there for. It can be a wall for us. They're powering other Dialga. We have Misty. I'm gonna Misty Gary, just in case it gets really absurd. Okay. So there are two ways I can play this. I'm threatening one energy away from Gyarados currently. I could put energy onto Palkia and try to do some damage. I also could just retreat Manaphy again and try to force them into a KO situation. But if I put energy on Palkia here, I could start swinging on this Dialga, right? And I do need some damage on it. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to put energy on Palkia. You're in the Pokemon TCG Discord. I'm in like a few different ones. Yeah, I don't know. If they have Dawn, it's over. Well, not really, though. If they have Dawn, they KO Palkia, but I'm okay with them KOing Palkia. And then they're committing to this Dialga, right? So I'm not too stressed about Dawn. We also have the ability to Leaf, which they might not expect. But I'd like to hit here, I think. They're going to heavy a Metallic Turbo and power the Arceus now. The main one? I don't know. I don't know which one's the main one. I'm sure. Yeah, the main. I'm the main one. I don't know. Irida. I don't think Irida matters. I think we just swing. This is pretty good, actually. That's 120 damage right here. So now they're going to have to deal with that. He's left on 30. They can make a decision to Dawn and pick up the KO. Or they can retreat here. But that's pretty good. Either way, we only needed to hit it for the 60, but 120, nothing wrong with that. Irida wasn't really a play I wanted to make last turn because we go down regardless. Like, if they Dawn us, we go down regardless, right? Now, there's the question as to how I want to play the rest of this. So, if they have Sabrina, we're kind of in trouble, right? Because they get to hit Gyarados before I swing. I think because of that, I have to put Gary out now. I don't have Geo in this deck. I was thinking of adding it. Right now, obviously, I would love to have it. Manaphy does give me the option to let them hit themselves again. But, again, Sabrina foils this plan pretty hard, so we'll see what they do. Well, if you're not the guy, see you later, I guess. I don't know what's happening. I'm not sure what you're... I don't know what you're asking me, Ghostly. I'm confused, buddy. I'm sorry. You want to get lucky, get a Leafeon? Leafeon's a fun card. If they hit, you know, they get in, like, KO range. They probably won't hit. They're gonna leaf to who? Weak Dialga. Okay. They're gonna leaf to weak Dialga. I don't think I can play around this. I think I am just going to lose this, unfortunately. We have another Palkia. I don't know if that helps, though. We've already lost a point. I don't know if I want to give them the opportunity to bring that Palkia in. Like, if I had Gyarados, I could maybe play around it. I think we're just going to have to swing. I think we're just gonna, unfortunately, go down here. If we had a Sabrina, we could win. But without Geo and without Sabrina, I don't think we have a way out of this. Irida gives us one more turn, but not one more turn against Arceus. Geo. Okay. Pokeball. I have one more point to give. I could retreat. I could leaf into Manaphy. But then I can't Irida. I could just retreat into Manaphy. Let's see. If they attack Manaphy, they go down. But they're not going to. They could also Cape. Ah, they Cyrus me. We tried. Arceus gets the KO. GG's. One of our capes would have saved us there. Why are you putting on the Rocky Helm? It's already over. One of our capes could save us there, but unfortunately we just don't have it. How do you play Palkia 18 Trainer? I mean, you first have to, you know, get out of your car that's filled with trash so that you can find somewhere in your disgusting house to play it. I don't know. I mean, it's two cards. I don't think there's much to... Like, what do you say? It's just two cards. I don't know. Is it confusing? It's the most, like, simple deck in the game. I don't know. If you're having trouble with Palkia 18 Trainer, you're gonna have a lot of trouble. Use non-EX Gyarados instead? Ew. New Wave Warrior, thank you for the Prime, buddy. Appreciate you. You like the variety of one song? Yeah, me too. Do you post the 5-win deck list anywhere? Yeah, I post them on Twitter and I post them in videos. Yeah. We got one up. I thought I was watching a video and tried to fast forward. Nah, not fast forwarding this, dude. We're just loading. Is this a new mobile TCG game? Yeah. Yeah, it's Pokemon TCG Pocket. TCG Pocket. We win that. That's a W. That's called a W, everybody. I got a deck suggestion. I like this deck. I don't think it's as good, but I do like kind of trying something different with it. Deck suggestion from Rich. We're going to be running the new Magneton. I haven't played around with new Magneton yet. So the new Magneton is... Where are you, my sweet prince? New Magneton... Or excuse me, Magnezone, sorry. It is 140 HP, Power Beam for 80 damage, and it has Resilience Link. If you have Arceus or Arceus EX, you take minus 30 damage from attacks. So we're going to get 2 of those. We could use new Magneton, but I think old Magneton for the extra energy power, just it gives you 1 free energy, so I think we take it, right? So we'll take Genetic Apex Magneton, just for the extra 1 colorless that it will provide. Where are you? Get out of here, Raichu. Okay. And we also can run... We need to run Arceus, obviously. This is one of those tough decks where you wonder, like, do I run Arceus? Do I run Arceus EX? It's a hard one, right? Because 3 energy on something is a lot, and both of these require 3 energy. Whatever else is in our deck needs to be free, basically. I think Rotom is an interesting call here. We could also run something like Skarmory here. The nice thing with Rotom is, like... Oh, no Art Magnemite? Good point. Good point. Boo boo. Skarmory lets us fight. We get pretty aggressive. But we have 4 other basics, so we're not guaranteed we're drawing Skarmory. And it forces us to put energy on something else, which is not really what you want. Heatran costs 3. I don't think we can run it. We could run 1 Skarmory, maybe. We'll see. I think Rotom is also a decent option here as, like, a free retreat bench snipe. But let's run this. And we can play... We do have a line. I mean, 1 comms isn't a bad idea when you have this much of a line, right? I mean, I think we could run 1 comms. I like Cape here. I like Helm here. Cyrus is pretty good here. And Sabrina, probably. Cyrus, Sabrina is just good in any deck, no matter what. And then energy-wise, we're obviously only running Metal Energy. The deck box will be Metal. Alright, let's give it a shot. I have not played with this one yet. Adamant? Maybe. Maybe. We're already kind of... We're already, like, getting some damage reduction. There is a reality where it works out okay. Use the Rotom that hits Tooled Mons for 50. That is a cool card, too. Is that colorless also? I can't remember. It's like colorless and lightning, right? How do you know you're human and not AI? Could AI do this? Whoa. No. That's human. Magnemite. Okay. I'm still upset about no Torterra EX this release. I'm actually surprised about that too. Yeah. I'm surprised. I expected it. What's up, Philip? Old Magnezone is... I mean, old Magnezone is just crazy good, right? But what are you going to do? They're going Skarmory. They're going Skarmory Arceus. Oh, professors. Pokeball gives us whom? Other Magnemite. So we can decide, basically, how I want to play this, depending on how, like, mean they get in that active spot. The one on the bench is probably going to be the one that stays. I'm going to put a Rocky Helm here, just in case they do want to swing. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine by me. I have 2 capes. There's not really a great reason not to put them down, except I can save 1 for a Skarmory, so I'll hold on for 1 sec. The other 2 starters did kind of get robbed. Like, Infernape gets, like, an EX, it gets full art, it gets all this cool stuff. The other 2 are like, do we get anything? And they're like, you get to be in cheesy decks 2 weeks after the set releases that people are trying to make work. And they're like, oh. Depending on what I pull, it's going to decide whether or not I can power Magnemite here. Okay, so we can power. Now, they think I'm bringing in Magnezone, but I'm not. Not the one they think, at least. Not the one they think. Do you think an event like this and the 45 win will be available when Ranked comes? I think they'll still have special events. We also don't know how Ranked will exist. Like, Ranked could exist for a week. Like, there could be a leaderboard that you climb for a week, and then they cut it off, and then it's back. So, there are a lot of different ways they could do it. Cool. So, they think I'm going to put in the other Magnezone and not be able to, like, swing without, like, losing, you know, enough energy, right? But we're gonna put in new Magnezone. And I could Sabrina here right away. Sabrina-ing here right away does set up an interesting play. They're not going to be able to KO me in 1 with Arceus regardless, though. So I'm going to take the KO. Like, Arceus, even with a full bench, because we have Resilience Link and 160 HP, we do get to hit it twice regardless, right? This is the first time I'm playing with new Magnezone. I mean, obviously, right here, I mean, this is pretty formidable. We had a decent setup for it. We got it online, you know, on curve, which is really good. Rocky Helm. Would be cool if they introduced tournaments like Pokemon TCG Go had. Maybe no EX. Oh, yeah. That would be really cool. I agree. Now we can power our buddy here. We don't lose any energy with this. Ranked Hourglass is incoming. Yeah, they did have something like that, right? I wonder what that's all going to mean. We'll see. We'll see how it all kind of shakes out. Potion. They could double Potion, but they need a bench. Like yesterday. Right? I mean... Okay. Alright. Well, okay. So we win, obviously. KO it for 80. Interesting. Interesting. I just hope they don't have obtainable cards locked behind comp. If they do, that would be a huge mistake in my opinion. A huge mistake. I hope they don't have that either. That would be really bad, I think. I think that would be, yeah, very, very bad for the game. I really hope they don't make that mistake. I would love it if they had cool cosmetics and stuff like that, but yeah. You know? Can I still enter the tournament? Yeah. Signups are still available for the tournament. Starting only Magnemite. We have our line, but nothing else. Let's see. Dialga. They're starting Dialga exactly how they want to. It's a bummer, but okay. We pull professors. At least we have good, like, trainer cards, right? Arceus. I could get other Magnemite down in case they try to make a Sabrina play, right? They can't hit me turn 1. No reason to Rocky Helm yet. Yeah, well, I'm conceding. We already got our 5. We actually got all the wins we need in the event. So I'm just getting to checkmate and then I concede. Let's grab this our Arceus. I guess I do Rocky Helm here. I'm just gonna fight in the active spot, I think. No need to comms. I could attack here, or I could generate extra energy. I think I want to generate the extra energy, though. Just because I want to be able to attack next turn for 80. So. We could put Skarmory down at any point. We don't need to. They're going to think I swing for 110, but I don't. I don't swing for 110. Ditto has so much value against Rampardos. It does, but you have to be also running a fighting deck, right? Otherwise it has 0 value against Rampardos. They could Dawn me. We can't Cyrus. I could have generated one more colorless, but it's irrelevant. We survive against a heavy impact, so they're in some trouble here. You're the GOAT. Please shout out, bro. Please shout out. I can't. I simply can't. I can't do it. I'm so sorry, Snork. I just started playing and I'm digging it. I was looking for a channel where I can learn from. Oh, yeah. Welcome, buddy. Happy to have you. They're going to leaf. I have to... Well, so here's the question. Do I Cyrus or... They decide not to attack. Yeah. If I Sabrina, they give me Fossil. If I Cyrus, they give me Dialga. But I kind of want to hit this shield on right here because I think it's going to be a real problem. Cyrus, like, we have the Cyrus play whenever we want. I'm worried about this card. You know? I guess what I could do... I guess I could Cyrus, then I could Sabrina. Like, I could Cyrus now. Yeah, or I Sabrina now. Well, let's Sabrina right now, because they're not going to give me Dialga. They're going to give me the Fossil for the point. They're going to... If I Sabrina now, they give me the Fossil. Cyrus guarantees the KO. Because if they can power up another Bastiodon, we're in trouble, right? Now they Bastiodon, but it doesn't matter. Because I Cyrus. Yeah, the chat's with me. Yeah. You guys get it. Sabrina, take 1 point. Cyrus in the game. Exactly, yeah. Foxhawk on Twitch, yep. See, yeah, now... Because I knew this Bastiodon was coming. And I think the bait would be just like hitting the Bastiodon, but we have both our cards, so. We Cyrus Dialga. Checkmate. Coin flip for a -100 though? I know. I know. That's why, I mean, having you know, the like little extra plays that you can make with Sabrina is pretty huge. You know? Why the Skarm deck image is smaller than the other two? I don't know. I think I just couldn't get it right. It's hard. It's like hard to edit. I could try to mess with it. Was it checkmate though? It goes for all Pokemon, I thought. What goes for all Pokemon? Did you get the 5 win streak medal? Yeah. Yeah, we got it with a few different decks. The Bastiodon coin flip? Oh no, it's only for Bastiodon. It doesn't affect their Dialga. Articuno. We get Pokeball and Professors. We have our Magnemite and Magneton. We don't yet have our Magnezone. Skarmory, Cape. Yeah. I would love to get Skarmory in here, but I can't. None of these items really mean that much to me. I don't think they bring in Articuno unless they hit a big Misty here. So, I think I just end my turn. I could put Skarmory down, but I have a Comms in this deck. I might need to Comms with it. Did I use this deck for the 5 win streak? No, this is a new deck I just started playing, maybe 20 minutes ago. I won with 3 decks. Oh, they do hit the Misty. Well, we'll see. Because if they Misty and then decide to... Oh, okay, they miss. Misty. Magneton. Not what we're looking for. Now, they might retreat and start fighting. Cape allows me to... If they hit me for 40, Cape doesn't help me. I think we have to Rocky here, just in case. They could Sabrina me, but they can't Sabrina and get enough energy on Articuno to take Magneton, so... I think Vaporeon with Palkia is still the best setup for that deck. 1 prize, and if you Manaphy even 2 times, you basically have 600. Yeah, it's a good setup. You're right. If you had Dawn here, you could power Arc immediately. That's true. Maybe we need to slot Dawn into this deck because you do have like a battery with Magneton, right? That's a good point. The unfortunate thing about this deck is if I want Magnezone, I have to put like the Steel Energy on Magneton. I can't do it any other way. Good Adequance, what's up, buddy? How are you? I don't think we have a good line against this deck right now, but I could retreat into Skarmory. It like gets rid of all this energy that I've produced. Okay. They come in and hit me for 80. I hit them back for 130. And then I've got Skarmory as an option. I think I'm just going to have to fight. Maybe I'm gonna put Skarmory out right now. Just in case they want to Sabrina me. The Go Legend? He is the Go Legend. How much would you say is RNG versus deck building when it comes to battles? I mean, in individual battles, RNG can be very high, right? But over like a long span, it's like deck building is clearly much more important, you know? They could Vaporeon here. Ooh, they go Glaceon. Interesting. That's interesting. Huh. You're gonna Misty. Interesting. Why Glaceon, I wonder? Because, like, the snowy terrain, it'll do some damage. But, I mean, I don't know. We're gonna hit it for a lot. I guess they could Sabrina me at some point. I think Skarmory needs a cape. I'm going to put capes on 2 of these and a helm on the other. Because we're fully kitted out here. We have no other cards. It doesn't matter. Now, we have not pulled 2 professors, so there's a lot in this deck that would have been nice. They're gonna leaf. They're gonna hit me, but they can't. Like, they can't. He could Sabrina had he not leafed, but... Okay. So we win. Ultimate Force, deals damage, GG. And we have Sabrina. I was gonna concede! You don't get your win. I was gonna give it to you. I was clicking it, dude. My button was there. Out conceded, dude. Conceded too quick for me. It's actually a pretty fun deck. The only problem is the 2 metal. Maybe I need to slot Dawn in here. The 2 metal is a problem. You know? Don't quit Pokemon Unite? I haven't quit Pokemon Unite, Snork. Oh, Snork. Oh, Snork. Skarmory start into Froakie. Not bad. Rocky Helm means they can't attack or they go down. I like that. Unfortunately, we didn't pull a single other card, though. Hopefully we do. You could play Dialga instead of Skarmory. Yeah, but Dialga is a whole thing, you know? And what I mean by that is, if you're playing Dialga, you're trying to play for Dialga, you know? And this deck, I don't want, like, Arceus and Dialga and a Stage 2. There's just a lot. I feel like I could swap something for Dialga, but then I have to run basic Arceus, which isn't impossible, right? I don't know. There are some ways to do it, for sure. We did not pull our Magnemites, which is super unfortunate. You think Skarmory is your favorite card? I love Skarmory. It's such a good card. Am I going to get into Pokemon Champions when it comes out? Oh, for sure. That looks like it's going to be so cool. Misty. You build around Dialga. Yeah. Totally. I just don't really want to, but I get it. I get what you're saying. Not a bad idea. It's just a different deck, but there's definitely some pros to it, right? Okay. Well, I feel like I don't know. I have lots of stuff in my hand for a comms. If I get one. We're just not in a good spot. I have other Arceus that I could put on the bench once it's time to start fighting with Arceus. Carnivine is basically the same as Skarmory and can use Erica. Yeah, it just works in different decks. You have to play it in an Arceus deck, though, right? So that's the difference. Like, Skarmory, you don't have to play in an Arceus deck. You can, of course, but you don't have to. I'm guessing they put out Greninja here and power the Articuno, but they don't have a lot of great options right now, honestly. right? Hey, Inadequance, thank you for the gifted, my guy. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank ya, thank ya, thank ya. What a kind soul. You're not even a sub, are you, Inadequance? I should probably gift you one. I wonder if they would ever put double colorless energy in pocket. I mean, Barry is kind of double colorless energy, right? You're saving up, okay. So, hold on. Let me finish this match. Do you think they attack? They might. They're gonna comms. Okay, so they're looking to get Greninja online. You know? Inadequance is the goat, like one of the goats of Go. The Go-Goats. Which is, interestingly enough, a terrible card in this game. I have to put down this other one to play around Sabrina a little bit here. I could Sabrina right now. I think the play is simply hit and do 50. That way it's in range, because now they're in range of Arceus, right? Frogadier. They really want their Gren. Irida. Blizzard gets the KO. I need more of a bench, unfortunately, for me. I don't have it. Open a pack every time Spragels says you know. I'm not trying to bankrupt you out here. We got Magnemite. How much damage am I doing here? I'm the one who concedes! I'm the one who concedes. It's not even, you're not even letting me do the thing. Hold on. I'm the one who concedes. Not fair. What's the Breaking Bad speech? I need it right now. Let's find out. Hold on. 2 seconds, everybody. I need to find the Breaking Bad speech. I'll have an ad run while I look for the speech. Is this 4th win in a row? That was our 4th in a row. Yeah. By the way, smash that like button if you're over on YouTube. And I see everyone on TikTok with the fingers smashing likes. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can get up to 55,000 likes immediately. Let's try it. Just try it. Just try it. Just hit the like button until we get to 55,000 immediately. All right, where's the Breaking Bad speech? I'm gonna find it. Oh, I need to. Hold on. For inadequacies. There you go, buddy. Okay. Let's see. If this isn't worth a like, then guys, I don't know what is. And honestly, I don't really know what is. This is the Breaking Bad speech. Because it should be I am the one who concedes. Skylar White says, Walt, please. Let's both of us stop trying to justify this whole thing and admit you're in danger. Now, this is before Skylar really knows what's going on with Walt. She doesn't really understand where it's at, you know? And then Walt says, hold on. I'll put my deck up there that we were just running. And this is when Walt says, who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see? Do you know how much I make a year? I mean, even if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up, disappears. It ceases to exist without me. No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am the danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot. You think that of me? No. I am the one who concedes. Thank you so much. I think that for me, acting is a way to play and to escape. I find that in our regular lives, we all wear masks. And this is just me taking our mask off and putting on another one. So, yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. But I am the one who concedes. Yeah, I know. It should have got an Oscar, but to be fair, they barely give out any Oscars for on-stream performances like that. Which is ridiculous. They obviously should. Gregarious, thank you for the 28 months, buddy. Thank you. Are you perhaps a D&D player? I used to play D&D. Yeah. It's I am the danger, not I am the danger. You're right. You're right. Thank you for the note. We got a lot of cards. We got some Arceus. Probably would have lost to Amelia Perez. I would have. I would have lost to Kieran Culkin for sure. A guy wins the match and makes people concede. You think that of me? No. I am the one who concedes. Perfect. Perfect. Do they attack? That's the question. They do. So, with them attacking right here, it leads me to believe they probably have at least Magna Ton, but maybe even Magnezone ready to go. I don't have a way to get this out easily. I could attack here. I also could just power Arceus. Arceus swings for 130, KOs most everything they have. Magnezone, it does have a lot of HP, but with that chip right there, with 20 out of it, it does go down. Decisions. I'm going to put down Skarmory in case they want to Sabrina me. Alright. They have to put down Magneton here. Which we do KO in one. So they're probably not going to play it in the active spot. Yeah, they power Pachirisu. I think that's the right call. They put down other Magneton. Smart thinking, because otherwise I do get a KO there. Right? I could Sabrina them and force them to bring in one of their other two cards here, which is an interesting call. They probably bring in Magneton, right? How much HP do I have? I have 40, but I have 100 HP. So we do. I want to see what they do if I Sabrina. What do they do? Let's find out. I'm guessing it's Magneton, but it might just be Pachirisu because they probably have Magnezone and they don't want to get rid of it. They go for it. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I have to put one more energy on this or I don't get to fight. But I do get rid of the possibility of Magnezone immediately. Now, their Pachirisu could come out to fight. It's going to take 2 turns for it to KO me. I have Cyrus. Professors gives us a lot here. A cape actually gives us an entire another turn. Let's see if we get it. Magnezone, cape. Wow. Cape is huge here. That's game. That's game. They're gonna have to retreat. Yeah. IKO Electabuzz. They're gonna dawn the energy up. And that's kind of it, huh? They're looking for it. They Thunder Spear. Who? Sometimes I wonder if he sees the YouTube chat. It's only the Twitch chat that shows up on the screen. I see all the chats. I'm looking at other people's chats who aren't even playing. I hope they don't concede. I'm going to give them the game. I'm going to checkmate and give them the game. We could concede right now. I already won. All right. They're going to zap Arceus. Yeah. So, what I do here is I Cyrus the Pachirisu, and we win. GG. What? Lightning fast reflexes from my opponents. Lightning fast. How? Dude. I don't even get to do it. I don't even get to do it. Did we just hit 5 in a row, by the way? Did we just hit 5 in a row with the new Magnezone? We did, right? I don't know why you don't just stop playing the event, but literally I'm playing this event and I'm giving wins every time. I'll give the win every time. So I don't know. We hit 5, right? Dude, we just hit 5 new Magnezone, by the way. This card, like, we'll take a look. I'll put the deck list up here in one sec. We just hit 5 with this. This is 140 HP, right? Power Beam for 80 damage. The big thing here is with Magneton, you do get the 1 colorless for free. So it's, you know, it's kind of like Abomasnow, but it's just stage 2, right? So because it's stage 2, you do have to wait a little longer. But once it's online, it takes minus 30 from attacks. Like, we actually had, like, crazy stuff there. The rest of the deck, Magneton, Skarmory, Magnemite, 2 Arceus, Pokeballs, Akams, some Capes, some Helms, Professors, Sabrina, and Cyrus. I think you could definitely put a Dawn in this deck. But I don't think there's much I'd like to change either. You know? Actually, it worked really good, guys. This was a really good one. All right, I'll put it on the 5 wins. We'll take a quick break while I get ready for another deck here. So if you see an ad on Twitch or YouTube, that's what we're doing. Trying not to have them while we're doing some gameplay here. I'll put the deck up. I'll edit my stream in just a little bit. Thanks for hanging, everybody. I'll see you on the other side of it. Chair? Well, I want to have the deck list up. So, can have the deck list up. We'll take our break real quick and we'll be right back. Thanks for liking the stream, everybody. I do see the likes. We're crushing it right now, so I appreciate that. Let's see if we can get up to like 400. Click that like button if you haven't yet. It just helps more people find what we're doing. They actually checkmated you. Yeah, it's true. They did. They checkmated me. I tried, guys. I tried my best. All right, we have to add a card I never thought we would add to the 5 win streak board. Magnezone. Rich McCann with another heater of a deck, apparently. I really liked Rich's Tyranitar. I think I might just play it straight Pseudo-Wudo next time, but I really liked it. It actually made me go, oh, maybe T-Tar's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, right? I mean, I'm going to put the full art Magnemite on here. That's what I'm going to do. Boom, 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 boom. I try to get it the same size, but it's like it's hard to size this. It's really tricky to do. It's close. It's close. Skarmory is too small. Now Skarmory is too big. Dang it. And then up here, it's as big as my head, so I gotta move it. On my TikTok stream. Alright. Cool. Cool. Very nice. Alright. I'll give you guys... How much ad do we got left? We got about a minute of ads left. I'll give you guys a little chair for a second. I'll be right back.
It's time for the real star, the chair. Chair, 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 chair. I'm saying chair, chair. I'm saying it weird, but I'm saying chair. The chair is the star of the stream.
Some of you may have thought Chair was gone, but I can assure you, Chair has not gone anywhere. Those moments in your life, the moments where you were at your lowest, Chair was there. And when you needed support, I mean real support, Chair was there. Through your ups, through your downs, Chair was there every step of the way. When people said you didn't have what it takes, even if maybe you thought it yourself, Chair always believed. When you were at work and you were having a tough day, Chair was the person you could call to pick you up. And when your boss came in and said, hey, someone's been stealing a lot of the supplies here, and I saw some of them in your backpack, Chair knew you would never do that. Or if you did, who cares? Chair was on your side no matter what. And late one night, when your boyfriend was getting all wild at the bar, and you had to say, Doug, calm down. These are some of my work friends. You don't know everyone here. And Doug started freaking out. Chair was the one who said, I think you should take Doug home. He's getting pretty wild. And you said, I know. I just don't know what to do with him sometimes. And Chair said, we've all been there. And I'll always be there for you. And then you leaned in and tried to kiss Chair, and Chair went, whoa. I don't want to ruin our friendship. Chair was there. And it always will be.
It's time for the real star, the chair.
All right, let's do this, guys. Let's do it. Huge. One of my absolute favorite things, by the way, is coming back from a quick break and it was seeing a comment that says, I just joined, what is going on? It's one of my favorite parts of doing a dumb bit like Chair. All right. Shout out to Rich for this deck. This was really fun. I do need a pocket version of Tilt Break, but I don't get too tilted in pocket. Let's see. You know, I have not done any grass in this yet. What is this one? This is close, right? This is Celebi Executor. Just a cheesy Celebi Executor deck. I could run something like this. I don't know. Let me find... What was the deck recommendation I put up? We could do it with Arceus too, which is something. 6.2k likes on TikTok. TikTok is crushing YouTube right now. Absolutely demolishing them. Executor Celebi would just be good. Arceus Carnivine is one I was hoping we'd get with. You always mute when Chair comes up? How dare you. Just so you can enjoy Chair fully. I get that. Just gazing longingly at Chair. You can only like ones per person on YouTube? Yeah, but still, dude. But still. Use Cherim? Could Cherim actually get a win? What would we pair with it? Cherim is 2 energy, right? It's 1 energy to confuse him. Here's the problem, is everything's Arceus, so it's not like I can't get a confusion, right? I think that's the problem. Leafeon EX and Tangrowth. Tangrowth is 4 energy to do 90. Yeah. Yeah. This is just standard. This is just Egg Celebi. This is pretty standard stuff here. I could just run a. I can run an Egg Celebi and just see. I'd like something a little more interesting. I also could just run one Celebi too. Sometimes all you need. I should get a custom return animation in Unite for all the Mons, and it's just Chair rolling away. How much would they charge me, though? It feels like they charge me like $800 for that. Maybe it's fair. One day I'll see Giratina up there for the 5 wins. That would be so hard, man. We'd have to get some lucky games. We're going second, which is not where we want to be. Carnivine Arceus Eggs is fun. Oh, I haven't tried that one. I have not tried Carnivine with it. They are weak to us, which is nice. So we hit for 40 right away. Leafeon Yanmega is good. Yeah, Leafeon Yanmega is a good deck. The only problem with the damage is a little light, you know? I just need 5 concedes, that's true. They're gonna comms. They're looking for either Lucario, right? Or they're looking for their Cranidos. What do you think of Leafeon Glaceon? It's okay. It's okay. It's like neither of them do a lot of damage. One tough thing in this game is you're either doing really good, consistent damage, like something like Sudowoodo here is gonna do that, Eggs does that, or you're doing big bursts of damage, right? So it's either it's low damage, but it's super consistent, or it's the other way around. High damage, but you have to power it up. I guess I could cape here for the sake of it. This one doesn't necessarily need to be our EX. I think using comms turn 1 is a bad play. I'd probably wait, yeah. But they also could have they could have a lot of stuff in their hand that we don't expect, right? So they got what they need. They have Lucario, they have Cranidos. They're in a really good spot right here, so. Sabrina. If I Sabrina, who do they put in? Lucario? I guess I just Eggs and take the KO, huh? Cranidos cracks me, but there's nothing I can really do about that. Bing. So Rampardos comes in and gets me right away. If they have it. And it has to be that one card. But if they have it in that one card, we're cooked. The way they're playing, I would say they do have it. Yeah. Now, there is a possibility. So, I could play other Executor here. It does survive a hit, where Celebi doesn't. I think we have to go for it. Does Rocky Helm help me? I guess they could Sabrina the other one, right? Doesn't make much of a difference, though. Ooh. Okay. Dang it! All right. They quit. They didn't want to do it. They didn't let me quit. They quit. Everyone quits. Everybody quits when they run into the big old tree. Executor is so good, dude. It's like, I need more water. It's so good. Today, the big story of today is how heavily out-conceded I'm getting. Celebi is not the start we want. Okay. What happened to Big Jug? I know, I left it. It's in the other room. I don't want to deal with it. I gotta fill it up. I gotta do all the things. We go first, which is a good spot to be in. Let's see what our opponent does. Pokemon should release a just say no card so you can deny all cards. I mean, it feels like they're getting closer and closer to it. If you could pick the next big sets region, what would you pick? I'd probably go Gen 9 or something. You know? I would do something like that we might not expect. Let's see. We do hit eggs. Alright. I could do either egg here. I'm gonna helmet though. I guess they can't. I'll also play Celebi. We have a start. We have a start here. Is this the third win in the 5 row? This would be the third one, yeah. We'll almost certainly get a Kalos set around the time they release Legend Zygarde. Yeah, you would think that things line up like that. But a lot of Pokemon products, like when they're like these third-party companies are taking the product, like, doesn't always line up like that. As surprising as it seems, they just don't do that. You'd think they would. You really would. Eggs. Eggs gets us a KO. They kind of have to. Trust me, they don't have to. You think they'll add EX cards to the other EVs? Yeah, for sure. I think we'll probably get Torterra and Empoleon at some point, but who knows? Who am I picking as a starter? Totodile, dude! Water Pokemon for life. You're banned. Imagine banning someone for such a chill question. I just can't run this deck. The constant coin flips drive me nuts. That's the exciting part. They're going shield on. We have 2 Ericas. I mean, I might as well use one. There's not really a good reason not to here. You know? In the chat, hell yeah, also you can ban me, it's cool. Alright, I'm not gonna ban you, but okay, I'm glad you're cool with it. You want Magneton EX? Dude, they love Magneton in this game. Like, Magneton, Magnezone, they absolutely love it. I bet we get it. Do you like to play Lucario decks? I like fighting decks a lot, yeah, Mark. I think it's very cool. Bastiodon! Now the question is, do I swing on Bastiodon or do I just power Celebi? Like, do I care about trying to get, like, Bronzor right now? Or do I just keep powering Celebi, see what happens, and then Sabrina for the win? I think that's what we do, yeah? So we got some damage, but now they flip a coin to find out if we really do. We don't. So we swing a whole lot of nothing. What's its deal? I don't even know. 120. The thing is, this has 3 retreat costs. It's gonna be hard for them to get it out. Interesting. I wonder. Oh, I could just play that. We don't need it. Celebi will be hard to checkmate before conceding. You're right. What do we do here? I'm guessing they start powering Bronzong, right? Burmy is chaotic. My Rocky Helm is hurting them more than any of my attacks. Opponents have a weird deck. I like it. Me too. Oh, I could have Erica'd there, huh? I should have. Oops. Use the average? Okay. I should have Erica'd, my bad. The average of the 250, I get the KO on either of these. So, yeah. Oh, I used 2 Ericas, sorry. I used it last turn. Now the question is, yeah, so I've got 5 energy on Celebi. Where do you see Erica in your hand? I forgot. So the question is, do I concede here? Given that I have multiple ways to win, but I would like to give them the win. Flip physical coins and take the results. All right. Heads, tails. 1 heads. 1 tails. I dropped it. 1 heads. It's 3 heads. It's 4 heads. How do we handle this? I'm gonna concede. I think we beat them here. I want to give them the win. I think we win. I think we do. I think we win, and even if we don't win in one turn, I think we win in the following turn. So, I'll give it to him. Because if we don't win there, I flip 6 coins the following turn on any of their Pokemon. And they can't KO in one, so I don't think there's a way. Should find their stream and say GG. That's the appropriate thing to do. They've got Magnemite start. Although if you don't kill in one, they have Sabrina, you lose. No, well, I wouldn't lose. I would play Executor there for the Sabrina, but you're right, that wouldn't be fun. Rough start. Celebi. Okay. Is there a reason you play the event queue after you've gotten the 5 wins? It's where the interesting decks are. And we can give some wins out, so. Works for me. This guy hits for a lot, right? It could come in and just, like, gobble them up. If they could X-speed. We probably lose to this. We have, like, such a bad setup here. Yeah, I think we're done. The retreat into Rotom gets him the KO right there. Unfortunately for us, we just never got our cards. How else would you simulate winning in the event if you don't play the event? Exactly, Kendall. Exactly. We most likely KO Rotom here. We have Professors. Can maybe get some cards, finally. Professors again, and Sabrina. Nothing we're really looking for here. I can't remember. Do I have Cape in this deck? I don't know if I do. I might just Rocky Helm just for something, right? If I don't get the KO here, though, that's bad. We'll see. We do. Should try to pick a random card, build around it, and see how far you get. I mean, we did pretty well. We did that with the new Magnezone. If they have Magneton right here, we're in a lot of trouble. Why would you queue into the win streak event despite having already won? Why would you? Why are you doing that? That's the better question. Very inappropriate of you. We Sabrina here for the win. It's like our only shot. Three heads wins. Ugh. 2. GG. GG. We got 4 with this one. It's not... I don't even think it's really optimized. I think we want one less Celebi. You just need one Celebi in this deck, really. One. Superior is way better. It's actually not, though. Superior is not better. Executor is way better. Superior takes too much to get online. Decks are too quick, you know? What is it? 11:45. Okay. We play. What else do we want to play? Might play a couple more. You think Blaine does okay in this? Like old school Blaine? Can it still work? What game is this? This is Pokemon TCG Pocket. So it's on mobile, and you open daily packs and stuff like that. Have I tried Superior Tangrowth? No, I haven't. We need less decks. 15's too many. Agreed. Not enough HP and damage. That's what I would figure. I feel like Blaine's just kind of been outpaced by a lot of the meta. Heatran and Fernape has been a lot of fun. Yeah, I was playing Heatran and Fernape Cyrus, or not Cyrus, sorry, Arceus. That's a really fun deck. Can't you complete those missions in the non-event PvP queue? No. You can? I don't think so. But even still, I mean, we're giving wins here, man. I wouldn't stress too much, guys. Blaine wins one. That's a win for Blaine. I love how you called Blaine old school, as if it's not only 4 months old. Yeah, but I mean, it's like 4 sets old, right? So it is, strange enough, it is kind of old. Ponytop. When are they increasing the level cap? Good question. I bet with the next set, they'd consider it. You know? They should give us 10 in a row. 5 is too easy. 10 in a row is a nightmare. That is a nightmare. Holy. I don't want to see that. 10 in a row is awful. Can't even answer simple chat questions, clown. What did I not answer? I don't know what you're talking about. What was it? We might just go straight into Ninetales here. Ponyta, Rapidash. We have Rapidash. I could just play our bench out here. Who cares? That's a nice hit. This means that Ralts goes down no matter what to Rapidash, which is cool. I'm obsessed with my Weak Cry deck. What's Weak Cry? Can you write a comment from the last battle because I beat his best Pokemon and then he waits out the timer? What is it? Weavile Darkrai, is that what it is? I'm running your deck right now. Hits all the right numbers with Blaine. Blaine's a fun card, man. I like it. How much does new Gengar do? Not enough, right? Blaine only gets me to 70, unfortunately. No chat is better for these kind of games, yeah. Chat can get very toxic. Didn't you already get the 5-win streak? Yeah, we got it like 4 times. It's a big bench. Yeah, baby. Top tier benching strats. I think we just Blaine it. There's a reality where I don't, but the problem is I do go down no matter what to what's coming next. We can do 90 with Ninetales if we ever get it, which that'll help deal with Cresselia. I can finish Haunter right now. I think I'm just going to finish Haunter here. What's my highest win streak? I don't know. Sure. Thanks. Oh, I know, dude. The pings would be insane. Be aggressive with the aggressive deck. I agree with you. They didn't put in Cresselia, so I'm guessing they have Budding for Mew, right? What chat matters more? Whoever's doing the most donations that day. It's purely financial based for me. Whoever's paying the bills. That's the chat I care about. The other chat, I hate that chat. I hate them. Right now it's YouTube, actually. We had 10 gifteds earlier. Take that, Twitch. Bunch of jerks. We're not people, we're dollars. Exactly. Thank you. Somebody said it. Professors. We might get Blaine here, which would set up a good Ninetales play. Nice. We got a couple of Ninetales. I could retreat into Ninetales and let them think that they're going to genome hacking me. But they're not. Like, they are, but they're not, right? YouTube chat declares a tariff war on Twitch chat. Dang, I knew we were going to start tariffing each other. It's about time, honestly. It's about time. You can't, you're not going to genome hack here. You know you're not. Don't do that. You know what? They did do it. All right. I'm just ending this. We just won. I'm just going to end this. Moving on. We're moving on. Is that 2 with Blaine? Is that where we're at? Daily reminder to Google who pays for the tariffs. Right now it's Twitch chat. YouTube chat declares war. Twitch chat delays response due to unskippable 5 minutes 5 minutes of ads. You could have won. We did win. We did win. Charmander. For fun, you should try Manectric Magnezone. That feels like a good deck, honestly. Yeah. You did win, but you also could have won. Honestly, no lies detected. Everything you've said there is true. What's up, Spragels? How are you, bud? I'm doing good, dude. How are you? Ha, now you can't attack, Charmander. Yeah, jerk. Take that, Charmander, you big jerk. What'd they do? Sorry, I didn't see. Sabrina or something? Right? I was busy clicking on another screen. I apologize, guys. Wow. Okay. They actually did save themselves here. They need to get out of there, though. What are they gonna do? They got Char. They could slash for 60. We have Professors. We're not gonna use it. They're in trouble. They need a bench now. There's Drud. They're gonna leaf. Okay. I think I just concede here, yeah? Oh yeah, I have Cyrus. That's game. Cyrus ends the game. If I play it, though, they concede immediately, so you win. You win. GG. Is that 4? How many is that with Blaine? Or is that 3 with Blaine? Why are you giving people free wins? I can do whatever I want. You can't stop me. We already got our wins, guys. We're good. We have Ninetales. We go first, but turn 2 Ninetales doesn't really help me. So. Pialkia. Yardicuno. Yikes. Yikes. Rapidash. You love this old school Blaine deck? It's a fun one, yeah. What do you think your win-loss rate would be with all the conceits? Oh, I don't know. Abysmal. We do this every event, so it'd be pretty rough. Ow! That hurts. Do we last a hit? We don't last a hit here. With Potion, we last 1 hit. Does the breakpoint help? I guess we last 1. I could power Ninetales here. I'm gonna hit him. Have I tried Blaine, Ninetales, Magnezone? I haven't, no. I've not tried that. Misty, ugly. We're going against 2 very different decks here. I could Blaine right now. I don't think I even want to, though. I'm just gonna hit it. Ninetales, Blaine. Okay. Ooh, gross, don't Blaine on stream. You're right. Now I have to Blaine. Articuno gets the revenge KO, though, on Ninetales and ends the game. Because we don't have another card. If we had another card, we could do something. Who would win in a cage match? Hoogland or Dupes next? Oh, you can't be serious. The Blaine KOs the Palkia, Articuno comes in, KOs with Blizzard. That's the end of the game. We have no other cards. GG. 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 That's gonna probably do it for the Pocket stream for today. I'm gonna play some Unite here in a bit. So I'll get that set up here. Can I tell you my Crobat deck? I think I've got it on here somewhere. Let me pull it up for you. Just playing a little Blaine. Do I have my Crobat? Oh, this is Crobat, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. This is Crobat, Heatran with Arceus right there. And I'm gonna still hang out on Twitch and TikTok and the vertical YouTube, playing some Unite. But for Pocket, I'm gonna say goodbye to you because we have a podcast premiering actually in like 30 seconds here, guys. With me and Godsley. Wait a minute here. Do we? No, we don't. Hold on. Why did this change? The title got changed for some reason. I don't even understand why. Okay. Okay. I'll drop that in here. If you guys want to check it out, leave a like, leave a comment. And we'll switch on over to Unite here in one sec. Maybe I'll give you guys I'll give you guys the trailer for that thing while I'm gone. Thank you for hanging out, Pocket Stream. I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy the new video. And if you want to watch me play some Unite, I'm over on Twitch, twitch.tv/spragels. Love you guys. Everybody else?